John R. Bolton served as National Security Advisor under President Donald Trump and is the author of R.B. White House Memory Goo. This year, 20 festival groups in India now resulted in .For. Regardless of whether something concrete has been obtained, every international meeting between the heads of state or diplomats is positive. G20 exemplifies this misunderstanding. Congratulations. The mountains of common statements and result documents have contributed to the global forest. But there is nothing else. Moreover, before peaks of the leaders, meetings are held at endless cabinet-level foreign ministers, treasury ministers and environment ministers. All rivers of immortal prose. Imagine that the annual G20 process gives a real driving force to the 2008 financial crisis. In KASIM Herman Van Rompuy 2009, which was a bit shaky in as first-year global governance. G20 with establishment of G20 with establishment G20. The Climate Conference Copenhagen is another step towards the administration our planet. It can be thought that only how many Americans are not aware of the role G20 global governance. They are more involved governance or a G20 roles CT. Van Rompuy's work helps to explain the set of global governance mindsets with G20 and other international institutions. The European Council consists of European Union state or government heads. Rompuy was first president to be elected so much in E.U.amerika equivalent to President of United States. Many of them initially saw G20 as a wider alternative to 7 groups Global West, including world's largest industrial democracies. Moscow's disturbing 2014 Ukrainian invasion resulted in deportation invasion Ukraine. Surprisingly, he revived G7 more than anything else in a few decades. Unlike the H7 flock of cats, G20 was slippery. Since group contains Russia and China, its latest joint statement India included an anodyne interpretation of not provoked aggression against Ukraine, which was weaker than Russia's 2022 statement. Her G20 member holds veto power on the expression of a consensus leaders. So it should not be surprising that there is nothing in New Delhi this weekend. As United Nations Security Council, where Russia and China has veto power. When he is asked justify G20, fans always provide a useful platform for members to give them bilaterally outside big meeting. G20. Speed dating provides this diplomatic version of speed dating. But at least UN General Assembly nextA series of forums other than opening in New York week is. So, Asil question is whether the endless short encounter tours have a measurable benefit. The second stop on this trip was strategically accurate and was developed by the surrounding of other world leaders in Hanoi by a small gang. Many observer. Russia's Vladimir Putin and China's Xi Jinping's absenteeism in India gave Biden a solo opportunity to open a case on important issues. However, China and Russia's G20 to other forums there is an important